for $40. Bukurati's from Part 5. He's my husbando. I almost cried. It was glorious. So I love JoJo, and I was really excited to do a performance for everyone that cared enough to watch it about something that we were so passionate about.
Question.
Yeah, actually, you was mentioning Sonny Jump, which is known for a lot of action animations and manga. I wanted to know if you did a skit or something similar to that. How would that go?
So you're asking how would an action-based skit go over at the WCS?
Yeah.
What I'd say is go and watch Korean performance skits before you do this, and make sure you're just at the level of performance necessary to
Especially Korea 2007 with the D Gray Man. If you can do a flying backflip, land on your head, and have the other guy spin over, do a roundhouse kick, then yes.
I mean, no, Korea is actually specifically known for action performance skits, and the Koreans are just amazing athletes and just amazing performers in terms of martial arts skits. And if someone brought that level of performance to NAF in terms of martial arts prowess, I would be so happy. So yeah, it's totally like pull out your double backflips and spinning on your head, or like just that. I don't know. Did you see when that one guy kicked that other guy in the back of the head? That was so amazing. Or if you, I was watching like the Korean, but you know what was interesting is that they aren't just martial artists; they are actually performers. I was watching some of the Korean preliminary qualifier. There was a white wall behind them. He slammed his partner's head into the wall. The partner had a blood pack hidden in his mouth, and it was just blood splatter, and then he dragged his head across the wall, and it was just like this dripping line of blood. And even just watching it on this guy's laptop, I was like, oh my god! Yeah, no, it really got a pop out of the audience. Like, it completely engaged me as a viewer. Yeah. It was totally in his mouth. He did not actually.
You're sending me the link, right?
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
More questions? Yeah, more questions. No question. Let's talk about Japan. Oh, okay.
What do you think is the hardest kind of things to sew together?
The hardest things to sew together. Leather.
Silk, anything that slides, spandex on the shiny side. What?
Walking.
I don't like walking. I just lifted up the foot like every other stitch, and I was really proud. I did a clean Hong Kong stitch on the shiny side of spandex. That's probably the culmination of my life, and I will never attempt that again. I mean, everything is a challenge. If you're working with a new material for the first time, silk is really hard to work with.
Yep.
Has there ever been an instance where the judges don't really recognize the anime or manga or somebody's costume?
Absolutely. That's why you absolutely have to bring reference with you. If you're unsure if the judges will recognize what you're cosplaying as, or even if you think the judges will recognize what you're cosplaying as, you should always bring reference with you to judging.
I mean, actually, it's really okay to have obscure stuff. The winning team this year was Team Brazil, and they did a giant robot from Burst Angel, and then the girl from Burst Angel. Joe, yes, okay. So no one in Japan has any idea what Burst Angel is anymore. It's not popular at all. They still won because he was a 9-foot tall mecha with smoke blowing out, flashing lights, and bullet shells. It was so cool. Oh my god. It does not matter if it's known or not. It's what looks awesome.
Yeah.
I think you said it before, but it was a clothing. It was about the clothing. You said that it doesn't matter if you buy something, if you buy your costume from preliminary.
It matters. It matters. Do not buy your costume and enter it into the preliminaries. We need to be able to see that you can sew, because it is important that you sew and represent America.
I mean, if you're ever entering craftsmanship, don't ever buy your costume because you're being judged on how well you made it. So if you want to enter a costume that you bought and do a performance kit and then go for performance potential performance awards, that's totally okay. But don't ever say that you made it, because the judges will know, because they'll be like, how did you make it? You'll be like, with a needle and thread, and then you get disqualified, and then it's bad.
Yeah, as a judge, every once in a while, I'm sure Renee's had this experience, you have someone coming in who clearly did not make their costume. You're like, oh, I see that you serged these seeds, and then they're like, don't say it, don't say it. I won't say it.
What's a serger?
Serger?
Exactly. One guy gets it. But no, more seriously, like, don't try to have